Hi, my name is Dr. Glenn Fink, and I'm the author of the new book, The Gospel, God's Great Undoing. This time we're going to talk about our specially designed place in our galaxy and solar system. This is part of the Special Universe miniseries, part 2. In context, I want you to know that God is showing through his whole creation that he is good and there are no alternatives. This is a grand drama of the universe that you are part of. My book has 4 parts. In the first part, we see that God created the universe and our home in it to be beautiful. In this mini series of 4 videos, I'm going to talk about how God prepared this whole universe just for us to live in. Last time we talked about how we know we inhabit a very special place in the universe. This time, we're going to talk about what makes our solar system and our galaxy very special. So here's a fun fact question for you. If the entire solar system were shrunk down to the size of an American football field, 100 yards, where the sun's on one end zone and the Pluto's on another end zone, how far from the sun's end zone do you think the Earth would be? We'll get back to that at the end. Our extended home, the Milky Way galaxy, is structured much like billions of other spiral galaxies, with a huge central galactic halo and long arms that orbit a supermassive central black hole that holds the entire galaxy together. From this center, there's strong emissions of infrared radiation and X-rays, and many crowded conditions with the stellar radiation make that part more uninhabitable than a microwave oven. Collisions, gravitational disturbances, and other things would tear our delicate planet apart in a heartbeat if we lived in the halo or one of the arms. The powerful radiation from just one supernova, even as far away as 40 light years, could destroy all life on Earth. We live in a special part of the Milky Way called the galactic habitable zone, where fewer than 5% of all its stars are. Of all the stars, in all the places and habitable zones in our galaxy, we have yet to find one other sun that's suitable to support life. And it's likely none exist. Our sun has an unusually circular orbit about the galactic center that tends to keep it clear of the spiral arms. Most of the stars that potentially could support life, like the sun, have more elliptical orbits around the galactic center, and they periodically enter these danger zones. Our solar system is also far enough away from the galactic center to avoid disruptive gravitational forces or too much radiation. It's a comfortable 28,000 light years away from the center. Solar systems near the center would experience these elevated exposure to gamma rays, X-rays, and cosmic rays, which cause harmful mutations and would impair or destroy any life on Earth. This radiation would damage the ozone layer and would increase radiation levels at the surface of the planet, making life that is complex beyond bacteria impossible. If the sun's orbit were closer in or further out from the halo, we would orbit it too fast or too slow. Eventually, that would cause us to end up tangled in one of the dangerous arms nearby us. Where we are positioned, we are kept safe from encountering dangerous objects like pulsars, black holes, supernovae, etc., that would interfere with our solar system and shower us with comets or asteroids, or destroy our safe regular orbit around our sun. Our solar system's orbit is nearly flat to the galactic plane, making our relative positions stable for about the next 10 billion years, we estimate. Our solar system is also at a very special place in our galaxy, far from the many dangerous places in our hostile universe. You add up all the factors involved in keeping a solar system habitable, and it seems the odds of finding another solar system in the galactic habitable zone in our galaxy or any other galaxy are close to impossible. You might make the case that some life on some other star systems is possible, but even so, complex life like that on Earth is so unlikely as to be impossible anywhere else in any finite-sized universe. Not even cockroaches could survive any other place that maybe life might survive on the bacterial level. Increasingly, the evidence suggests that the conditions necessary for complex life are so rare, and that the probability of them all happening by chance at the same time and place is astronomically minute. We've only recently begun to discover other stars with planets around them, but no other planetary system has shown the possibility of life. Our sun is just the right size, brightness, and stability to have a narrow band of a habitable zone around it. Most stars have no such safe region. The sun's habitable zone is a narrow band that starts just outside of Venus's orbit and stops somewhat before we get to Mars. Earth is directly in the center of this zone. Astronomers say our planet is in the Goldilocks zone, just the right distance from the sun. Any closer and all our water would boil away. Any further away and it would freeze. Everything would freeze. The Earth is the only planet in our solar system's habitable zone, and our orbit is very circular. It never strays outside that zone. Now, our sun, like all stars, has solar flares that could be very dangerous. But compared to other stars, our sun is remarkably tame. Additionally, many star systems with planets actually have more than one star, kind of like the Tatooine thing, right? Making stable life-preserving orbits actually impossible. Even if there were any Earth-like planets in that system, there's just no way they could be stable enough to last to create life. So the big takeaway I'd like you to get from this is our universe, our galaxy, our place in our galaxy, our solar system, and our place in it are all specially designed so that we can live and play out our part in the grand cosmic drama laid out in the gospel. So here's the answer to the fun fact question. If our solar system were shrunk down to the size of an American football field, Earth would be just beyond the 2-yard line from the sun. At that scale, the sun would be only the size of a dime, and the Earth, it would be almost as big as a flea. Now imagine trying to find a single flea in a football stadium. If you were to take the entire galaxy and shrink it down to at the same scale, it would still extend beyond the moon and well away of a third of the way to the orbit of Venus. This is just a little taste of what people mean when they say something is astronomically. It is huge beyond comparison, yet our God is far larger than all of this. Thanks for watching, and look for my book coming out this fall. Next time, we'll talk about the Earth. It's a carefully designed terrarium for human life. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions about creation? Do you agree with the perspectives I've shared? Write in the comments so I can know what you're thinking. And please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. Help me get the word out to people who need to know the truth. Thank you.